became the first Indian woman to win an Olympic shooting medal, as two more rifle shooters Ramita Zindal and Arjun Babata qualified for the finals on a Super Sunday. India did not win any shooting medals in Rio 2016 and Tokyo 2020. The case of Nidhi Gupta's death in April 2022, initially considered a natural death, has been reopened for detailed investigation after judicial intervention. On Tuesday, 23rd July, the High Court directed the Pearname Police to register an FIR against the concerned persons and investigate the case. An FIR under Section 302 of the IPC has been filed against Akanksha Gupta, Nidhi Gupta's husband, for her murder. The Savodem village Panchayat Gram Sabha meeting turned into heated arguments as residents expressed their frustrations over unfulfilled promises. The issue of bus shelter was raised by the locals by showing a copy of O Heraldo to Panchayat body, highlighting the negligence of the Panchayat body has propelled the youth to erect a bus shelter on their own. Not only the bus shelter but the fish market is also in a deteriorating condition with no proper drainage facility and traffic management. The dilapidated state and lack of renovation of the TUM government hospital in Pearname have sparked an outcry among the locals. Residents claim the hospital has been in a state of disrepair for the past 7 years, with no action taken to renovate it. They have appealed to Chief Minister Pramod Sawant and Health Minister Vishwajit Rane to address the issue immediately. In a significant development, the Sarpanch of Chinchinimduswa village Panchayat, Valentino Barreto, announced that he had submitted his resignation to the post. During the Gram Sabha meeting held on Sunday, Barreto added that this announcement was made on a happy note to the villagers, and it was about him sticking to the commitment he had made at the time of becoming the Sarpanch, about a seat-sharing arrangement with the other Panch members for the said post. The Valpoi Community Health Center is in a dire situation as it faces severe water leakage issues. Rainwater seeping into the hospital has caused many problems for patients, hospital staff, and visitors. Locals have raised concerns that the healthcare facility itself has become unsafe for patients. They have demanded an immediate action to be taken on this issue as state is seeing a surge in patients due to the uneven weather. Says residents protested against an illegal scrap yards in the residential areas and demanded that the authorities clamp down on all scrapyards here immediately. Social activist Tanoj Advalpalkar said, "Everybody has a right to do business, but that does not mean that it should disturb others. A record must be maintained of what is being brought in a scrap yard and how is it being stored." Residents of Korgaon strongly opposed a mega project in Devsu during a Gram Sabha meeting, demanding that the Panchayat body not grant a no objection certificate (NOC) for these developments. The villagers raised concerns about illegal hill cutting and the construction of villas without proper permissions. Anuradha Korgaonkar, the Sarpanch of Korgaon, assured the assembly that the Panchayat would inform the concerned departments and take immediate action. Various fishing societies from Vasco, including the Goenchia Ramponkarancho Ekwotta and Bana Ramponkers and fishing canoe owners, submitted a memorandum to the fisheries minister and placed their problems and demands before him. They urged the government to enforce the CRZ notification of 2011 to 019 and regularize all fishermen's houses and called for the constitution of district-level committees to legalize traditional houses as mandated by the CRZ notification. Two trees that were uprooted a week ago behind Kampal Indoor Stadium have still not been cleared. This uprooting occurred due to heavy precipitation in the capital city. Since then, the trees have remained uncleared, highlighting the negligence of the Panjim municipality authorities. The feast of Saint Anne was celebrated with fervor and devotion at Saint Anne's Church in Ponda on Sunday. Father Anthony D'Souza OCD was the main celebrant, joined by parish priest Father Francis Rosario OFM and Father Basil Lobo OFM, along with other concelebrants. The Sri Mool Purush of Pedne, Ravalnath Devasthanam, celebrated the Kalashrohan and Tulsi Vrindavan wedding ceremony with great enthusiasm. The temple, which is associated with the Potter community, saw a large gathering of devotees who attended to seek blessings during the ceremony. The celebration included a Mahapuja and a bhajan program. Ramapur SC defeated Guardian Angel SC 5-4 via a tiebreaker, advancing to the quarter-finals of the 25th All Goa Our Lady of Mercies 8A side inter-village football tournament. The match, organized by Silim Sports Club, was held at Chinchaneem Church Ground on Saturday. Captain Chamari Art Pathu's turbocharged 50 combined well with the steadfast half-century of Harshita Samravikrama as a resilient Sri Lanka carved an 8-wicket win over defending champions India to bag their maiden Women's Asia Cup title here on Sunday. This is the second time in 9 Asia Cup editions, ODI and WT20I, across formats that India have lost a final. The last time India lost the final was against Bangladesh in 2018 in Kuala Lumpur.